Okay, dear friends, today I am Amandeep Singh Bitta from Punjab, district Patiala, is sharing my feelings before the great meeting of India Alliance of our country. I think we should not, the people which are favoring India Alliance and which are supporting India Alliance should not become pessimistic after the winning of elections in some states by the NDA alliance, but we should try our best to defeat the NDA bloc or the BJP ruling government in 2024 elections. Dear friends, the main reason which I think was behind the defeat of the India bloc in the three states out of five states was that there was not a good combination or good understanding between the different parties of the India bloc. They must fight the elections unitedly but not independently. The main reason behind this defeat was that they did not fight unitedly the elections in different states. Instead, they fight separately or they fight not they fight separately in different states. So what I suggest to the India bloc parties that they must make their common minimum program number one, and my second suggestion is that they should fight all the future elections, whether by elections, whether elections of the state or whether any other election, but they should fight unitedly. Otherwise, they will not defeat the NDA bloc in the future elections. My third suggestion to the India bloc parties is that they should share their seats based on their membership of the parties. All the parties sharing India bloc must get only seats according to their membership, fair membership. And this formula is very good for sharing the seats in future elections or in 2024 Lok Sabha elections. So I am now telling the some of the points which are very important for making common minimum program and um, which are actually based on my research made on common people of India and poor people of India. The main big population in our country consists of poor peoples and common people, middle class peoples of this country. So, what are the main problems these persons are facing? I am pointing out these problems one by one, and I am also highlighting the policies of the NDA government which are not in favor of our poor people or the middle class people of this country. My first point is, dear friends and comrades, my first point is that the NDA bloc is particularly favoring only big businessmen communities of India like Adani and Abani, selling most of the public sector units of India, even small profit making units like railways, airports, seaports, and still working on selling more institutions like LIC Extra. Banks are also on their target if they will capture 2024 election. My point number second is there is no policy of present NDA government regarding the problem of unemployment, underemployment of the youth. My next point or third point is that all the agreements made with peasants or farmers of our country, like the guarantee of minimum support price MSP, is MSP of their crops and vegetables are not I mean to say taken into consideration by the Indian government. Our recommendation of the Swaminathan report is also not implemented so far. The next point which I want to highlight regarding the policy of the NDA present Indian government is that the laborers of the country are also under attack by the under attack by this government by making different labor codes, shrinking their social securities and increasing their labor time from 8 hours to the 12 hours per day. My next point is food, clothes, shelter, education, health facilities are not free in our country like other socialist countries of the world. But here the word socialist is even going to be removed from the emblem of our country. This government is attacking and is removing the word socialist from our Indian emblem of this constitution. Foreign policy of the country is also shifting from non-aligned movement towards the USA bloc under the present regime. Actually, our from since independence, our India was favoring the non-aligned movement. They were not aligning with either bloc, USA or any other means Soviet Union bloc. And now my eighth point is inflation is very high in our country. Inflation is very high in our country. It is being very difficult for a common man to complete his day-to-day needs only. My next point is that corruption is very high in our country. Corruption at high level is seen from the fact that 20 lakh crore rupees of loans of the big rich persons having been forgiven by our Indian government. If so much corruption is present at high level, then what will be the state of corruption at the lower or I mean to say grassroots level? The corruption will be very much high. So inflation is also very much high. Corruption is also very much high in our country. Employment, unemployment issue, and that is why I support Indian Alliance, and India Alliance must defeat the NDA Alliance in the coming 2024 elections, dear friends. I hope every person which is hearing my video will cast their votes in favor of India bloc to save our country from ruin or to save our country from slavery of any type. Thank you very much, dear friends. Jai Bharat, Inqilab, Zindabad.